From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Severino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
In now, Clint Frazier. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Rays, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
First offering on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Ellsbury. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitting over 400. Now hold on, I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Bautista. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First pitch on its way. Now a swing by Sandoval, and the Panda sends this one deep to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. 4th home run here in the early going as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Batting 4.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting 5th, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Takes this the other way to right. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And Napoli will hang with it, and that's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Archer playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Here's Archer on 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This one's down to third. Duffy is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0. Here's Mike Napoli now.
Mike Napoli.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. A solo home run for Mike Napoli. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier.
Frazier.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gregorius waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Tampa Bay leads this one 5-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Popped him up. Realmuto has a play. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 1 strike now from Archer. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Rays are challenging the
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter rules safe.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it to second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Didi Gregorius, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1-0 pitch on the way. Popped him up. Realmuto over to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting 8th, designated hitter.
Here's Neil Walker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. 2 hits in 7 tries. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Popped high in the air. Bird is under this one. One pitch, one away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Kiermaier. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting.
And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Adam Warren answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Adam Warren. Now batting, first baseman Mike Napoli.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Clint Frazier 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Pitch on the way. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the second deck and gone. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. First home run of the campaign for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays are out in front, 8-0. Here's Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, number 25. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball just a bit high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone. Solo home run here off the bat of Matt Duffy. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Rays 8 and the Yankees 1. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the first pitch to him. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. After it is Ellsbury. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 0 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A 2-run job by Stephen Piscotty. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider. This has almost been a superhuman performance from this lineup. 10 home runs in the game. When's the last time you can remember a team knocking that many balls out of the park?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Gabriel, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Reynolds. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First pitch of the at-bat. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ellsbury going back. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman, Mike Napoli.
Into the box now, Mike Napoli will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rays lead it 12-1. Here's big Aaron Judge.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
1 strike now from Archer. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Archer comes set. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Judge, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Walker, a native Pennsylvanian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Clint Frazier.
Left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose.
In now, Jose Bautista. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Ready once again, Pablo Sandoval. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there to put it away for route number 1.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
Matt Reynolds will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Judge ranging back. Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back to back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Mike Napoli, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Bird shading to his right. And that ends the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. To the bottom of the 6th inning, Tampa Bay leads this one 18-1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Archer gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Popped him up. Realmuto is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number
Stepping
25.
in and ready for another shot, number 25. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And as you can see, they are way behind. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jonathan Holder comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Holder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Clint Frazier.
Left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ellsbury is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rays are out in front, 19-1. Sergio Romo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sergio Romo.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Duffy, he's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Romo, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 28th round selection back in 2005.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Sliders in for a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3, and they remain well behind. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Number 25 moving to his left. 1 away.
How about it?
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Matt Reynolds will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Number 25 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Ellsbury. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game as the blowout continues.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
How about it?
Into the box, Clint Frazier.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last inning.
High and deep to right center. Looking up is Ellsbury. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 4th in the ballgame as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
In now, Jose Bautista. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays are in front 23-1. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Left fielder,
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Too high. Ball 3. Bases are empty. 1 man out. There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Neil Walker as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off. Gregorius, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped high in the air. Realmuto is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, first baseman, Greg
Digging
Bird.
in once again, Greg Bird. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Yanks leave 1. And as you can see, they are way behind. Aroldis Chapman comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game.
Third baseman number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Judge is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And can he do it again? 4 home runs already under his belt, looking for number 5.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 0-2 home. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Rays lead it 26-1. Raisel Iglesias takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Napoli is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. At the plate, number 25. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Well, these hitters...
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
26-1 the final today. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Archer earns the win, his second, striking out 12 in the process. Luis Severino allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, Kevin Kiermaier clobbered 4 home runs, helping lead the Rays to a win over the Yankees, 26-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Toronto Blue Jays earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 5-3. The Stros completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles, 1-0. The win was their 7th in a row. The Kansas City Royals finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-5. The Cleveland Indians pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 1-0. The Oakland Athletics sent 3 balls into the seats as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-3. The Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-2. The Mets walked off in dramatic fashion against the Phillies 4-3. The Cardinals combined to allow only 4 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-3. Corey Dickerson had a home run and 3 RBIs as Pittsburgh got the win against the Twins 7-4. Paul Goldschmidt drove in 4 as the Diamondbacks got the victory against the Dodgers 4-3. The Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they toppled the Rockies 7-0. The Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.